Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kat and I'm a professional dog trainer and groomer. Today I'm going to show you how to groom a Papillon's feet for the dog show. Now I say for the dog show because our Papillons that we have at home that are retired, I trim their feet a little bit differently, which I'd love to do a video on down the road. But today I'm going to show you with Matilda, who is actually retired. She's 13 years old. I know she looks like a puppy, but she's not. She is going to help me show you how we groom the fur foot of a Papillon into a nice, sleek, pointed foot. So let's go ahead and get started and show you what I've got going on. So I like to use a small comb. She doesn't like getting her feet done. A small comb with a little bit bigger teeth and smaller teeth. You can also use a little bit bigger comb, whatever you're more comfortable with. I also like to use, I have the Chris Christensen scissors that I like to keep nice in their box. But these ones are my small ones that I really like to use for feet. They're just so easy to handle. We are going to hopefully get her started if she lets us. Let's go ahead and start with her back feet. So I like to pull the hair up kind of on her butt so it's not in the way of what I'm trimming. So I'll take my small comb and use the bigger teeth on it to comb the hair up on the hawk. Then I'll flip it over and use the smaller teeth to get in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my scissors and hold it straight against the pad right here. Stop. Here you go. And just clip up into a straight line and kind of go all the way around here on all sides. You can comb it down and kind of see what it looks like. And that looks, I'd say that looks pretty good. It kind of just gives it a nicer look. Then I'm going to just clean this up here and give that a nice straight line. Now you don't want their feet to look too trimmed and manicured, but you do want them to be maintained, if that makes any sense. So ignore that Matilda's toenails are very long. We need to do that too. So I'm just going to trim her paw pads. I'm going to get as close as I can without cutting her feet, because I have done that before, and which is probably why she moves so much, or that she doesn't feel like doing this, which is fine. She's 13, she can do whatever she wants. So now I'm going to get to the actual shape of what the judge sees on the foot. So her foot is, she has really nice fur feet, which is a weird thing to say. But her foot grows pretty well anyway. But we're going to go ahead, and I like to do it when I'm looking at the bottom, especially for the back feet. I feel like I can always be cutting hair. But that's just me. So you want to kind of get it at a point, but not too much of a dramatic point. So you're going to just kind of go on the sides and trim it into a little bit of a point. Now her back foot didn't really need a whole lot done to it because it just grows like that naturally. But you can see that's a nice point on that foot. I don't know if you can. So it gives it a nice point. And if you need to adjust a little bit, put it on something darker and give it a little bit more of that look. But that's what I really like to see for the hair foot for a Papillon when you're showing them. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the front foot. I know you don't like this, I'm sorry. So we're going to go ahead and pull her fringe up here and kind of show you this. So we're going to comb this down, bring it back up, Depending on the height of the dog, you'll trim this hair here, but she is a 9.5 inch at the shoulders dog, so we're gonna leave that to give, just stop. You're fine. Just because that's how I like it. I'm just gonna kind of clean it up a little bit. So we're gonna trim the pads of her feet again, as close as we can. Again. And I do this for all of my dogs, even if they're not showing. Obviously, Matilda is not showing, but she's here to help me. I'm going to get all of that hair. So I kind of brush it up with my thumb so that I can get all of the little hairs between their feet. Obviously, Matilda is used to this. We've been doing this for about 13 years. So now I'm going to take the small side of my comb and comb the hair the hair on top, but underneath, as far as I'm looking at it. Yep, you're fine. Good girl. And you're going to trim it to that point again, as close as you can on the sides. Remember, take very little off to begin with and then go back and adjust it, because it doesn't grow that well. It grows quick, but not as quick as you need it to. Sometimes. Yes, stop. Stop. Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. Stop. I know. You're done with me. Now you don't want it to be too long of a point, because that looks silly. I like with her to have just a slight point, so you can kind of see. Get this under here so you can see, since I put a white towel on here to show you a white dog. There you go. Stop. Stop. You're good. You're good. Yes. All right, so that clearly needs adjusted a little bit. Slightly out of practice. Yes. Okay, stop. It also doesn't help that her toenails are really long, which I feel bad about. But that's pretty good. That's not bad for a little hair foot. Get a little bit more of a point here. But you can always adjust whatever you're comfortable with. Let's do her other front foot here, okay? So sorry, you okay? Yeah, okay. So from crazy toes to some nice toes, hopefully. We're gonna bring all the hair up. Comb all of it. I really love these Chris Christensen scissors. They are my absolute favorite. I've probably had them for 10 years, and I use them on every dog that I do feet on. They're just by far the most incredible scissors I've owned. All right, I'm gonna try. You're good. You're good. There we go, that's better. So you can kind of see what I've got going on here. Kind of obviously out of practice with this. So is she. I feel like I'm the kind of person that can trim feet until I go in the ring, which is probably not good, especially for a dog that's supposed to be minimal grooming. But there you go. There is some beautiful hair feet for her front feet. ready to go into the dog show there. Let's finish up this back foot and then I'll let you go. So I'm gonna pull that hair up, give her a comb all the way up, kind of up and out if you can. Get it nice angled here. There you go, good girl. Want to make sure you're pretty gentle with them too, just because they're little dogs. It's important to be gentle with them, even with the big dogs. Most of them are gentle souls. Here we go. That foot is pretty much done. There we go. Now my princess has the most beautiful feet out there, don't you? We are all done now. Matilda has the most beautiful feet for a show dog, even though she doesn't show anymore. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and go ahead and like and subscribe to our channel. Matilda is clearly done with this. I will show you another video in a couple days of how we do our pet Papillon feet, which is a little bit more of a rounded look, but that's typically what I do to Matilda and to our other 3 Papillons. Let me know in the comments what other kind of videos you want to see, if you want to see more grooming, more training, more anything related to dogs. I am all about that. We absolutely love our Papillons and have lots of love to share. Have a wonderful day and God bless you.